galima daryti. Čia briedžio bus rago gabalas.
Svetlana, the firefly in the room.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Today I want to share another passion of mine, but before doing so, we are in a new location. We're actually in my balcony. This is where my balcony garden happening and lots of different stuff. I will show you it a little bit later if you want, so let me know in the comment section down below if balcony gardening is still interesting for you, because as you can tell, a lot is happening. But anywho, today I want to talk with you about my pretty new passion, and I am so excited that I finally found something new that I can be crazy about, and that something new is Spathiphyllum. So today I want to share with you my whole collection of Spathiphyllums, because just 2 days ago, or maybe yesterday, I'm not even sure, because days are going like crazy because my life is a mess at the moment. That's why we're in the balcony. What I was saying? Oh, so just a couple days ago I bought my newest addition to my Spathiphyllum collection. And you know what? I thought, okay, let's capture this moment, let's capture how big these plants are at the moment, how they are doing, and then who knows, maybe in a couple months I will make another video and my collection will be twice bigger. Who knows? It will be awesome to capture, right? At least that's how I'm thinking. So let me show you my 3 Spathiphyllums. 2 of them are variegated, so this should be really interesting, I think, because 2 of these Spathiphyllums have pretty beautiful stories behind them. One is pretty dorky and funny. So let's start and let me show you all of the plants, and at the end I will show you my newest one, my newest addition, and I will tell you more about it. So let's start from the most simple one. And I would lie if I say that I know the exact variety of this Spathiphyllum, but this is a pretty simple Spathiphyllum. This actually isn't the small one, because as you can tell it has some bigger leaves on it, but it is standing in my pretty dark corner in the kitchen behind me when I'm working, so that's why it isn't, you know, thriving. But at the same time I appreciate it the way it is, because that spot is pretty dark and it's pretty empty. So I always wanted to have a plant in there, and this plant seems to don't mind it. It only grows a little bit smaller leaves, which is completely fine with me, so that's why I keep it there. And this is a Spathiphyllum that my boyfriend bought me maybe 2 years ago, I want to say. And funny story, he bought it when he was with his friends outside in the city, you know, when the life was still normal, and he was way too long in the city, and we, you know, had some plans afterwards, but it all, you know, went downhill. And as a sign of apology, when he was coming back home drunk, he bought me this peace lily, which was so adorable. It was from the grocery store, and you know, nothing too special about it, but every single time when I see this plant, it just reminds me of those funny times, you know, with those apology eyes and that face, you know, that I know it's been a while since he was with these specific friends, so I was not that mad, but it was still nice to know that he still felt guilty, you know. So this is a plant that symbolizes, you know, that part of our life when we were young and wild and free. But right now let's talk about another peace lily, and this one you saw not that long ago on my channel, and this is my Domino, Spathiphyllum Domino, or variegated peace lily, or whatever you call it, right? So this is a Domino one, and I love this one so much. This is actually my boyfriend's favorite, and probably a big part of that is that the variegation is really beautiful, really striking on these leaves. Just look at it. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous, right? Every single leaf is just like, for some reason these exact leaves reminds me of feathers. And these patterns on the leaves just like feathers, isn't it? So it reminds me of Native Americans and all of this, you know, beautiful things. So finally the new leaf unfurled almost completely. Look at that, guys, it's completely white leaf, and this is so crazy. I'm so happy about this plant. It stands in this balcony. I'm sitting in the balcony and it's facing the north side of the world. So the sun here is for maybe 5 hours a day only. As you can tell right now, we're sitting in the shade because the sun is completely in the completely opposite side of this apartment building. So these plants get the morning sun, which is pretty intense, but at the same time not as intense as the south side sun. I mean, it's the same sun, but anyways. So these peace lilies seems to be pretty fine in here, just as my variegated monsteras, and I'm just planning to put my whole shelving unit behind me, so lots of videos will be in the balcony in the future, so prepare for that. Just like the last year, I'll film a lot of things in here, lots of reportings, because it's like my summer office. I love to be here, I love to be in the sun, so yeah. So this is my Domino peace lily and I'm so pumped about it. And right now, guys, right now it's time to show you my newest addition and my largest peace lily, and at the same time it's still variegated and it's still crazy. Let me take it. My newest peace lily is variegated Spathiphyllum or Spathiphyllum silver Cupido. And this one is completely different. Wait. Oh my gosh, will it fit in the frame? It's pretty big. Can you tell? It's pretty big. It has a ton of blooms, which looks amazing. I love it. And as you can tell, it's completely different Spathiphyllum. So I'll show you. Oh my gosh! I'll show you a close-up. As you can tell, the variegation is more silvery, and it's more like little tiny dots on the leaves. When the Domino has variegation with more like speckly. You see that this one is very variegated leaf. Looks pretty cool, but to be honest, when I saw it first time on the internet, for me it looked like sunburned, you know? I'm not going to lie, but it looks cool, it looks amazing, especially this size of a plant. Just look at it, guys. Oh my gosh, what an interesting variegation, isn't it? I love this so much. For comparison, here is the normal one, the simple one. Can you see me? Oh my gosh, guys. So yes, this is my newest addition. Ooh, so this one was pretty expensive for me, in my opinion. It was 30 euros, so it's around $35, something around $35. I will leave the price on the screen, and I think it's so worth it. I mean, it's not in a very big pot, right? But at the same time, it just filled with plants. This is not a one singular peace lily, there's a lot of them. So I am pretty okay with this price. I'm pretty okay because look at all those blooms, look at all those leaves and all this beautiful foliage. So heck yes, I cannot wait to report it because it's actually such a drama queen. So I have it for 2 days, I think, right now, and I wasn't watering it for 2 days, and this morning my boyfriend screams and shouts when he came to the balcony. Wait, let me put it down. Because he says, oh my gosh, your plant is dying, and I had no idea what he was talking about. I ran straight to the balcony and just saw this drama queen, you know? So there is a point why people call them drama queens. All of my peace lilies, whenever they're a little bit tiny thirsty, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I need a drink. But yes, so if you want to hear a little bit more about the care, just like I said, the green variety one is standing in a very shaded corner, and he doesn't receive too much sun at all. These ones receive the morning sun, and it's perfectly fine with them. As you can tell, no burning on the leaves. So I think this is not as intense sun, and they are pretty appreciating since they're variegated and need a little bit more sun, right? I will be fertilizing them almost every single week, maybe every 2 weeks or so, because I have not a strong fertilizer, so that's what they will love. But I will use the fertilizer for the leaf growing. So I want to encourage the foliage and do not encourage the blooms, because it's already too much blooms for me. I mean, it's completely fine, but I don't need any more. So this is it, guys. This is as easy as it can get. So if you're really wanting to get some variegated plants, I would suggest to try variegated lilies or Spathiphyllums, because they're so easy to take care of, And I was struggling with my green one, but to be honest, right now I feel confident in saying that these plants are not as horrible as I thought in the beginning. So if you want to try your hands on variegated plants, variegated monsteras or variegated spathiphyllums are all great. But if you want to save some money, in my country, in Lithuania where I live, spathiphyllums are a little bit cheaper than the monsteras. So just know, a little hands down. I mean, both of these variegated plants look amazing, aren't they? Of course they are. I mean, wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. And guys, let me know what you think about the intro of today. I actually probably should say something. So the beginning was just me walking with Rocky as per usual, but then last Sunday I went with my mom and her friend to a very beautiful city in Lithuania called Kernavė. And this city is pretty old and they have a whole museum of old ancient city. This is a complete copy made from 1200s. So this was such a cool experience to see how people lived back then, you know, 800 years ago. This was insane and interesting, and I just wanted, you know, to share that because I love history, and who knows, maybe some people in here love history as well. But anyways guys, this is it for today. Oh, we have language lesson, right? Okay. Let's get the easy one, the funny one out of the way. So I will teach you how to say balcony in Lithuanian and in Russian. So if you want to say balcony in Lithuanian, you need to say balkonas. Once again, balkonas. And if you want to say balcony in Russian, you need to say balkon. Once again, balkon. So easy and similar and so easy to remember, right? Okay guys, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to comment something, and I will see you very soon. Hopefully. Bye.